Hey everyone! Hello, it's Rita from It's Rita to the Rescue. Here for today's Cricut Chat. It's Freebie Friday. And today we're going to be doing a really cute free file from the folks over at My Scrap Chick, which you may or may not have noticed, or you may or may not know about them. So that's what I'm trying to do, introduce you to all the different SVG sites that are out there. Hopefully that will help improve your scrapping or your making skills. Good morning. Hello to all my friends. Good morning. Good morning. It really feels like October here. I actually had to run out and help a friend, so I'm a little bit discombobulated as usual, but I hope you can hear me okay. I have on my headset again today. I'm thinking that the problem with the sound might have been with my phone, which I dropped on Saturday when we were at Create and Escape, but I think that it's probably improved with the headset. Meanwhile, my ears are still blocked. Good morning, Shirley. My ears are still blocked. Hello, Granny B. Good morning. Oh, wet and dreary. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I heard that the wet weather helps improve the color of the leaves, so maybe that will be a good thing. Maybe you'll get better foliage, so that that's a possibility. Well, it's just my way of looking at the sunny side, right? So while I am waiting for everybody to join in, I will mention that tomorrow we originally planned on doing the doormats with our friend Wendy at Create and Escape, but she has another thing going, so we're going to do that on Sunday. It's not a big deal. We'll do it on Sunday, and on Saturday night we have our regular Zoom call, which is a Halloween costume party. I hope you can attend. Even if you don't have a costume, I think it would be fun to attend. I haven't heard from Lynn. I hope she's okay. Lynn Collins, calling Lynn Collins. She's the one that usually sets up our monthly Zoom call. I hope she's okay. If I don't hear from her this morning, I will set that up myself. I think I can do that, but I love having her help me. So that's going to be our weekend entertainment. Tomorrow we'll have our Zoom call at 7 o'clock, starting at 7 o'clock. Who knows how long it will go for. I know I'll be there for at least an hour. And then on Sunday morning, sometime, probably around 10, we'll be going down to PBD Square. Oh, yeah? Okay. I don't know. Lynn Collins is the one that usually sets it up for us. And I know she was having some issues with, yeah, I hope Lynn's okay. Yeah, her mom's been sick, so I don't know what's going on with that. So anyway, so Saturday night, 7 o'clock, we'll figure something out. And then Sunday morning for Create and Escape. And then we'll start next week. I can't believe it. This week is over. So this has been treat week. It's been lots of tricks weeks, And think about it. Facebook went down. My volume didn't work and everything else. Maybe it was trick week. So we're coming in on Halloween, but of course I'm thinking ahead beyond that, and I'm thinking about Thanksgiving, and also thinking about Christmas and the winter holidays. So I'm going to be starting off with some Thanksgiving things starting next week. And then we're going to do a real big favorite of our group, the Googly Gobbler, I believe it is, which is a life-size turkey type thing from our friends at Dreaming Tree. So if you already own this one, that's great. You can cut it out and do it. I have made this a couple of years in a row, and I just love it. I end up giving it away to everybody, so I never end up with one left over. So I just want to show you what I'm talking about. It's called the Gobbler. Okay, Googly Gobbler. This is it. The Googly Gobbler was probably one of my most popular videos on Facebook last year. And he's really adorable. So I can't wait to make him. And you could, if you already own the files for this, you could have already made this. But this is a fun make that we're going to do next Saturday. So keep that in mind for if you're going to be purchasing anything at Dreaming Tree, and I will post the link. It's $3.50, but oh my gosh, such a fun thing, such a conversation piece, really, and really just love making this guy. So today, though, is Friday, Fry, F-R-Y, Friday, and we are going to be doing this thing called a fry box. And a lot of people ask me, what is a fry box? It's simply what they call this design. You see, it looks like a French fry holder, like at McDonald's or something, or at your favorite fast food restaurant. So this is called a fry box, and this is the design that we're going to be doing. It's from my Scrap Chick, and it is free. It's free through this month. The way that my Scrap Chick does it is they give you one free file a month. So, and then they let you know what it's going to be each month by email. They also have a lot of really fun cards here. They do a lot of box cards and sort of 3D items. You might want to check them out. They often have like sales where things are $1. And their files are really cute. We've done a few of them before. I think we did when they had the $1 sale, and you can look for things by whatever you want. So these are brand new that I kind of like. They look like a wooden board, but they're actually a gift box. I think they're really cute. They would look good in those what do you call them? What's that? Those what do they call those things? Those tiered stands that everybody's doing now. So those would look really good there. And so check them out. It's pretty inexpensive to buy, $1 for something, it's a nice file that comes in. But today we're going to do the free file, which if you're at their home, I believe they have, if you do start shopping, I think you can find them just by scrolling I think I found it scrolling for free, but maybe I did a search. So let me type in free and see if that works. Nope. Oh, there he is. Scarecrow Fry Box. Okay, so you're going to, if you've never done business with these folks before, you're going to have to create like a little account. Same with all the other guys. You're going to log into your account, you see, with your username and password, or you can sign up. Then once you purchase it, it will go into your cart. There's no money changing hands, but they want to show it as a purchase, you see. And then you're going to download it just like we did yesterday, or we've done so many times before. You're going to download it to your downloads folder in your computer. Now, if you're doing this on your iPad, it's very similar. And you choose download, and then at the file you'd have to unzip. But thankfully with mine, I don't need to do that because I have a Mac. I was told yesterday that that on the Windows sites, on the Windows computers, you just have to like right click and unzip it. So I hope that that's good advice. I don't have a Macintosh. I don't have a Windows computer anymore. So anyway, when you get there, you're going to see that there are a number of things here. Okay, there are a number of things here. That's because some people don't work with Design Space. They work with other file or die cut. I don't know what you'd call them. Other software packages out there. So they offer different things, including a DXF. This is GSD. And there are JPEGs here, but we're going to go for the SVG. And it's only in one piece, which is pretty cool. And so what we're going to do is go to our Design Space. I want to make sure I save this. And we'll start fresh and new, right? And we're just going to go over here to upload. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to upload image, hit browse, go to our downloads files, and look for this Fry Box. And I found it. And you see here, we're going to look at the extensions here because that's important. So PDFs are not something that can be brought into Design Space. JPEGs can be, but these are just images that you're going to look so you can see how it's put together. We want to go for the SVG, which stands for Scalable Vector Graphic. And it's the best format for an outside design for us. So here it is. It's all in one piece. We're just going to grab that and hit open. And here we can do whatever we want. Up here, I just want to point this out. So up here, see this image name is right. It's already populated for you. So by hitting upload, it brings it to my list of uploads. Now these uploads, kind of important to point this out. So these are all uploads that I've put in. They show you, I don't know, like 12 or 13, but I actually have quite a few. If you have a lot, you might want to consider clearing those out because they can get it can get pretty bogged down, but you don't have to, but I do on occasion because look, I have 1,500 in here. I'm never going to do that. I usually just delete them, but sometimes I forget, and so that's where a lot of them sort of reside. But by having them there doesn't mean that I have an actual Design Space file. It's just an uploaded image. So I have to actually create a Design Space file. And so I'm going to click on that uploaded image, or any of the uploaded images for that matter. And we're going to do something over here to add to Canvas. Okay? Once we add it to the canvas, you'll notice it's all the pieces are here, and they all come in great. They come in grouped. You can ungroup it because I want to show you something that I did. Now, interestingly, here we go. You have to do all this attaching here, okay? But interestingly, I want to look at this face because when I first cut it out, I was like, that's weird. But you see the nose on the face? You see the little dots on there? All these little dots? That's just to indicate where the nose is going to go. This is the nose, right? And it was really weird. So what I decided to do, because it just was the needle going up and down all through the nose area. And I thought, well, that's kind of a waste, and it didn't look very good. I mean, I know it was going to be covered up by the nose, but it still was a little weird. So what I did was I clicked on that and I contoured. Now, it comes in weird. It comes in like super, super small for some reason. But what I decided to do was on the right-hand side, I saw this as, okay, so this was the eye. There's the mouth and there's the other eye, or I don't know what those things are, but everything underneath it shows like empty. So what I did was I just clicked on all of these and hoping that this was going to erase that nose thing. So it took a while, but I did do this with all of these. I mean, if you want to keep it, you can keep it, but frankly, I just thought it looked kind of messy and sort of unnecessary. I mean, I know where a nose goes. You know what I mean? It was just kind of a little bit extra. So, so this is what I did. I just went through here. It looks as if there's nothing in these boxes, but there are boxes nonetheless. So I'm going to just click on them to hide them. And there's quite a few of them because there's quite a few of those little cut marks on the nose. So once you get to the end of that, you can just X out. And I'm not at the end. Going over to see Mom and Lola today. So hopefully everything is fine over there. Hey, so I've finished that and come back, and here there's no nose there. Isn't that great? So I did do that. Now, because this is a fry box, there's a little space on the front that you can put something, whether you want to write on it or put some design on it. So I decided that I was going to use this because a lot of times, and I, you know, having spent many years in the religious community, I realized that Halloween, sometimes they don't like to celebrate Halloween, so they tend to focus on harvest. You know, it's the end of the season and happy harvest and stuff like that. So I decided that I was going to go on the hunt for a graphic that would fit in here, and I found this one, Happy Harvest. All I did was I went to images and I typed in Happy Harvest. And people ask me sometimes, where'd you get that font? And it's like, I didn't. I just, it's an image. So, all right, Happy Harvest I put in. And, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Here's Happy Harvest. This is not even coming up with my Happy Harvest. Wherever it may be. That's weird. Okay, all images. Happy Harvest. It's really not working. Weird. Anyway, or you can just search by harvest. And it's not showing. I don't know. What's going on? All right. Well, anyway, this is how I found it before I came on. And so therefore, that's what I'm going to tell you. You could also choose Harvest Blessings. But I used Happy Harvest and I cut it out of vinyl, and I'm going to put it on my sign. You should be able to find it. I'm going to put it on the front of the box. So that's all there is to this. I'm going to show you how to put it together. It's a really cute box. Great for like if you're giving out, I don't know, at your work or at, you know, they're having a party, a trunk or treat or something like that. It's real easy. It's really just this one piece, And I'm going to show you how to put that together and then to put all of these little pieces together. Okay, so really all you got to do is fold at these dashed cut lines. We talked about dashed cut lines yesterday, so you know what that is. So these are like a replacement for a scoring line. So there are 3 here, 3 here, and then in the up the middle you've got these 2 to create the box. So this is how it's going to go together. I like to fold it both ways. Okay, so we're going to glue these together, actually like this, and that creates our little fry box. How cute is that? So easy and everything. Now we just have to work on the decoration, which is the scarecrow. So these 2 pieces are going to go in the front here to make, and you know, if you didn't want to put something there, you could just put this. You don't need to have this here, or if you wanted to, you could put them in the back so you can write your name. You know, you could do this here to put your name, like love from Rita, that sort of thing. So if you don't want to do that, but again, what I did was I cut it out. I cut out this happy harvest and with some orange vinyl that I had, and then I just simply removed it. I don't know if you ever use vinyl. I mean, I know we tend to use paper, but vinyl can be great for adding to projects because you don't have to glue the pieces, and it sticks automatically. It's pretty good, so you can get some pretty detailed look from your projects. So I figured I'd show you that just so you know. And this graphic did come from Design Space, even though I couldn't show you where it was coming from. So there was this one little piece right here that I have to get. Oops, hold on. Okay, so then what we would do is take a little tiny piece of transfer tape. Doesn't even need to be this big. And remove it from its backing. And then put it on our design. Now we're going to burnish this really well because we want it to come off, and so we can put it onto that white piece. I also do it on the back. Let's hopefully it comes off. It is coming off. Just like that. All right. And let's get our little piece and line it up to where we want it. Let's put it here. Don't burnish it too much, just around where the letters are, because we don't want it the transfer tape to stick or to peel off the top layer of the paper. Well, and I don't think I did that very good, but you guys will do it better, you know. Or I can just kind of, where's my other one that I did? I don't know where it went off to. Here it is, Happy Harvest. So again, stick this on here. Maybe it does look okay. Actually, you know, I think it does look okay. So we'll just go ahead with that. Okay. So we're going to use glue. We're going to affix this to the box. Let's just get this one off. I was so happy for Owen. He went to the Topsfield Fair. It's the first time he's been there as like a grown kid. He went there when he was a kid, but he went at night, and it's the best place to go at night if you're a teenager. And he came home. He was so excited. He was like, I went to the best place in the whole world. I went to the Top Shelf Fair. He went with his skills trainer. He has a skills trainer. And he just had a blast. He said he had a blast. And I can't find my my pins and my glue. Everything's not working today. What's going on? I gotta look for my pins. Oh, hey, while I'm talking about that, do you know that if you lose your pin, Barely Art, which is this glue, now offers, you can buy 5 pins, or 5 or 6 pins for $5 on their website. I did put in an order so that you all could see what would come. It hasn't come yet, but I did put in an order. So I thought that I would tell you that. All right. So if you lose your pins, which I am constantly losing my pins, then you can have replacement pins. Thought that was pretty cool. Now, I suppose, because I always say, oh, well, I could dress up my pin or buy one of the ones on Etsy, like the little thing so I won't lose it. But I didn't want to spend the money. And then I was like, well, then I lost it anyway. So maybe it would have been better for me to spend the money. That's a definition of not being frugal, but being cheap. Cheap versus frugal are two different things. Cheap is like in the short run, not caring about just going for the lowest price, versus frugal is buying the best. Being conscious of the price, of course, but knowing when you're buying quality, or when you're buying something unique that you can't really get around. I don't know, that might not make sense to anybody, but it does to me. So here's what we're doing. We're just gluing these 2 pieces on, and I did it kind of crooked. I'm sorry. You'll do it better than me. It looks a little crooked to me. Okay, so let's start with the Scarecrow. So the Scarecrow has, there's that nose that I didn't really care for. So this is how the Scarecrow goes together. So this is actually the hat, this piece. As you can see, so this piece is the hat, and then this part is the top and the brim, and then the face is literally this with the face, and then you're going to put nose, and we have to put the black behind here. So here's the black piece. It's going to go behind there so you can see the eyes and the mouth. So that's kind of cute. So let's do that. All right. Make sure you get glue on that mouth part. Then we're going to put on the nose, which is this little tiny piece. And where are they? There are these cute little hearts that are going to go at the top of the smile. Go. The other one. Now, if you have big fingers or you just kind of like clumsy, whatever, I do recommend using something that it used to be called a quick stick. This is what it is. But you can see that somebody chewed on this at my house. But it has like a little sticky thing here, and it picks up the paper like this. It also has this little thing on the end, which I don't know what that's for. I think it's maybe for placement. Anyway, so some of you bought these last year on my recommendation, so this is a great time to use it. Okay, so then we've got that, and then we've got the hair, which I've cut out in sort of an orangey yellow, and you can go ahead if you want to and sort of give these a little bit of movement if you want. Somebody. Okay. Sorry. So we're going to glue this to this so that it just hides everything except for the hair. And then we're going to find the other pieces before we put it onto the thing. So there's the hat, and here is the brim. You see that? So the hat and the brim, and trying to think what else there is there. No, nothing. Oh, the flower. We'll do the flower afterwards. So the way that the face is going to go on is this piece right here is going to go onto the inside back of our box. Just like that. And then we can take and put this piece on here. You see it does match. It should match. So there is the match. I had turned that one upside down. Okay. And the brim, which you can do, I did it on this side and this side. I think I'm going to do this way. Okay, so now we can go ahead and place the head, and it's probably a good idea. Now this part here is going to be covered by the handkerchief, like this, and so I like to maybe put it there so you can kind of see it around, see the hat all around the head. So there we go. All right, and the handkerchief is not complete, but it's going to go here. We're going to get these other pieces as well. If you want to ink, inking would look great on this project, especially for the hair, and maybe for the hat. And here we go. I'm going to just pop this into place. And then we have this other piece. Okay. And there's actually even another piece, which you could use both sides. I actually used the back side of this and put it there, so that kind of gives it a little bit of depth. There you go. Now the only thing that's left to do is the flowers, and there's two sunflowers, and they each have these leaves and these cutouts for the inside. I will tell you that when I was cutting this out, I did consolidate a couple of the colors because I felt like some of them were duplicates. So what I did was I consolidated the black, and it was originally, I think, probably supposed to be brown, but I think the black looks fine. So here it is. It sort of looks, it's sort of a, stylized version of a scarecrow anyway. So it's not necessarily realistic. It's more stylized. Anyway, so you're going to make 2 of these, and one's going to go here. I'm going to put mine here because I have a big space. For me, this looks crooked, but whatever. And then here's my second one. You notice that I'm just sort of giving those pieces of the petals a little bit of, I don't know, movement, depth. What do you want to call that? And put this on. Where's my stick thing? Ink this to your heart's content. Okay, that's the last one. And that is going to go, because I put mine on here instead of on here on the other side, I'm going to put my flower on the other side. And folks, that's it. That is the whole project. It's so cute. This is a great project for using your scraps. So if you have a lot of like little scraps of different colors hanging around from other projects, perfect project for this. It's a cute little fry box. You could also do something on the back if you wanted to stamp. But as you can see, I put that he is cute. He's cute. So let me just show you what I did as far as the colors go. So there is, let's see, here is my very up close. So when you first get this in, you are going to need to attach this piece. If you want to, you can get rid of the nose like I showed you. And if you want to reduce the number of colors that are used, go to Color Sync right up here. So you'll see here layers, right? This is where it shows each individual layer and the cut. When you go to Color Sync, it's going to show you here all the colors that you're going to need. And for me, I thought it just kind of like a little too much. And I thought this looked black. So what I did was I took these pieces and moved them to the black. Then I thought the brim of the hat would look good in the that's what this is, in with the same plaid as the scarf. So I moved that, and trying to think if there was any. I think that's it. So I reduced the colors by 2. You can do that. You don't have to cut things out, and it will actually save you a little bit of time there. Okay, everyone, that's it for me. Wow, that was real quick. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you again tomorrow night, and we're going to do the Zoom call. Hope you can call in. I will post the credentials for getting in for the Zoom call, hopefully later today if I can get a hold of Lynn. If not, I will figure something out. So I hope Lynn is okay. Okay, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.